Look at me. I look sexy.
Oh, hello, everybody. Again, out there in YouTube and Facebook land. um, it's nice to see you again. And I just want to, I'm going to share the show real quick and see if we can't get a few people tuned in so we can all chat about rope bondage, BDSM, and all the fun that you can have with that, and a few other things. Anyway, Sam is with me. I know it just says Madam tonight, but I do have Samuel here. Samuel Todd. His last name is Todd, and so
that's with 2 D's.
T-O-D-D.
Like Sweeney.
Sweeney Todd. Oh, one of my favorite musicals, by the way. It's awesome. And so I'm going to go to here.
Is it old Scottish English last name?
Yeah. So English. Oh, okay. So I don't want to go there because I can hear myself. I have to turn down the volume, and so I can share. So come join me. Come join us for some bondage fun. That'll have people going, what? Bondage fun. Yeah, because some people, I guess, probably don't think it's fun. But I think it's fun. I'm not super keen on being the one tied up myself, but it's I do enjoy tying others up. Especially, you do pet play. You kind of want to tie them up. Although I have a leash and a collar for my pets. Collars and leashes. Well, first off, I want to share with you guys something super spectacular. And this is American Paranormal Magazine. And my friend Terry is right there on the cover. And my friends Jess and Catherine Sorlos right there. Oh, Catherine, Jess, and Terry looking great. And on the cover of the international and national American Paranormal Magazine for October 2022. This is the nationwide and international edition. So we're pretty excited about it. And and so it's the whole team has got interviewed. So it's like the Spirit team, because there's Spirit Alabama, and then we're Spirit Midwest, and and there's a couple of different Spirit teams here. So and then there's Catherine and Dr. Holland, Thomas Holland. So and then here's shout out to Jess and the paranormal couple. They're great. So yeah, Jess and Heather, and then our lovely Empress, the Empress, and there's me with Bob. I said it looks like a book jacket, a book jacket photo, but yeah, it's great. So there's those guys and everybody. Oh, paranormal Andy right there, and yeah. And Catherine and everybody. This is great. We really, I think this is for us. This is big time, And here's the Spirit Alabama team featured, on the cover and stuff. So we're pretty happy, and we think it's pretty special. And I'm really excited, and I'm really thankful to the writers and everyone who puts this together, that they were very kind to everyone, and they did a great job. It looks wonderful. So I will keep this copy for posterity.
And Bob's in the magazine.
And I know Bob made a national magazine, international magazine. Yeah, way to go, Bob. Bob, he's just, I know, right? I dropped my phone. Oops, I dropped my phone. Bob, he's just like, he's such a superstar anyways, you know, just in the daily life, you know. Bob's a real superstar.
Biscuit head Bob.
Yeah, we call him biscuit head because his head is kind of biscuit shaped. So, but yeah, speaking of biscuits, my biscuits are better than Popeyes. They're better than KFC. They're better than any other biscuits you probably ever had.
Grandma's biscuits?
Better than grandma. Sorry, grandma.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you know. But I mean, I'm not saying I'm no one's Nana, but I'm pretty good at making biscuits.
That's bananas.
Yeah. Oh, bananas.
That's just right, man.
Oh.
Bananas with banana.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, ooh,
This is tape.
Sam's got tape. So that reminds me.
Oh, she's gonna tape my mouth.
You can use tape as a restraint. You can use it as a gag. And actually, I won't do that to you.
Yeah, my mustache.
Yeah, mustache. Mm-hmm. Try having it wrapped all the way around your head about 5 times,
man,
and then you rip it off like that, you know. And then it's like, and then you get them to put their hands up here like this, and you go around their head a couple more times with the tape.
You trying to rip my dress off?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that to see. No, I wouldn't do that to you. But no. You know, somebody with regular hair, or just like like if you didn't really care, you know, if they had hair or not. That's the sadist in me coming out, you know. It's just, you know, sometimes you think about that stuff and it's like, well, I don't really care if I rip some of your hair out. I kind of will take some glee in it, depending on who it is, you know.
Oh, yeah. Depending on who.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because, you know, certain subs have earned some extreme punishments from me, and they took them like men, you know. They stood up and took them like men, and I was you know, I could have been worse, and but they deserved it and they knew it, so you know, they took their lumps, let's say. So it's what subs do, and that's why doms have to be very careful about what they ask for from their subs, because some subs will go so far to please you that they will hurt themselves, and you can't allow that, you know. So you have to really be careful about what you ask for, and you have to you know, stay within their limitations as well, because you don't want to, you know, push them so far past their limits that they're, you know, going to fail. You know, part of it is being able to say, yes, I succeeded, you know. If you take, you know, I call them full throttle floggings, but, you know, it's fairly extreme, and you have to sign up for that, you know, and be prepared for it. And, you know, I respect all the safe words and stuff, you know, but a good dom would say, could you take 2 more or 3 more, you know? And if they say no, well, you know, I guess that is their breaking point. But most of the time they'll say, yes, madam. And, you know, you give them a couple more, not too bad ones, just put the icing on the cake.
Cake on the icing.
Oh, dear.
Cake
Anyway.
on the icing.
Anyway, this is fun. And it's just, I think it's a test to see what you can withstand. And I think sometimes you surprise yourself as to what you can, you know, manage to endure. And I think if you've never been tested like that, like if you've never been in the military, or you've never been in an extreme situation where your life may have been in the hands of someone else, or, you know, you were not in control of that particular situation in your life, I think you don't know what your limits are if you never test them, you know. So it's good. It's a good thing, and it's a safe environment, because I'm not ever going to kill you. You know. Although it's funny, I've had so many subs be like, well, what are you going to do to me, you know, and then in that little shaky voice, you know, like, oh my god, like I'm going to leave them a quivering hunk of flesh at my door, you know, for their friends to come pick up. Yeah, come get another one. But no, it's not quite like that.
That's the case that they gave me. Look at that.
Yeah.
You're not Snoop Dogg.
Well, you know. That's all I can say. But this
Oh
is
yeah, we're gonna
good.
talk about the birthday thing.
This is good. The what?
The birthdays.
Birthdays. Oh yeah. Here's the thing. Where's the I have rope here too somewhere. Oh, here it is. I was sitting on it. Ooh. Pink. And you know what? I got this at the dollar store. That's right, folks. It's $1.25 store. And it's parachute cord. It's great. And I really dig it. And it's not like for every tie, but if you're gonna do, if like you're gonna tie up somebody's, penis for some CBT, they call it, cock and ball torture. If you're gonna tie it up for that, or somehow you can tie people's arms with it and stuff if you're not gonna leave them to try and escape it, because you can this can really dig in, or like if you were gonna put any weight on it, this stuff can dig in, so you don't really want to use it like that. But perfect for dick tie. But anyway, it was new and I had it sitting on the counter, so I thought I'd grab it and we're going to tie hands with it, and I'll show you guys the double column and the single column, because I haven't done it for a while, and honestly it's something that if you have to keep practicing this stuff or you forget it. It's like knots, the different kinds of knots. It's just, if you don't keep practicing particular ones, you'll forget them. It's like, oh, is it up? Is it down? Over? Under? I don't remember. Do you put them together? I don't know. So anyway, yeah, you got to kind of keep practicing this stuff. And why not? It's fun. Tie up a friend today. Just, ask him, hey, you want to sit over here and chat with me for a minute? And then just, break out some rope and slowly, would you mind if I tie your hands up?
Shout out Paul McCartney.
Oh, we got to talk about Paul McCartney. But anyway, yeah. I'm trying to find the bite of the rope, which is the middle point of the rope. And it's the point it's like an anchor point. You use that for an anchor. Anyway, so paranormal news, that was paranormal news. And then witchy news, it's still the full moon. If you're working a spell, you can do full moon 3 days before and 3 days after. Yesterday was the full moon. So you still got today and tomorrow to, still keep working those spells, or, to even start one, whatever. So you can kind of still keep working on that. And, put your water out for moon water. I have case water outside the door. So yeah, that's working. And then I purified today. And so that was good in the bath, good purification bath. And just, to make myself feel better. And I think it's succeeding. And I'm a little bit tangled here at the end. I really want to just go like this with it. Haha. I feel like a magician sometimes, like I have the rope and I'll feed it through, But yeah, it's fun. Actually, my grandpa was a magician, and he had saw the woman in half case, and it was standing up on his front porch. It was the lady with the hand up here. She's got the handkerchief, toes out down there. Makes it look like you cut her in half. All right, so if you put your arms out like that. Okay. So then yeah, you run it through like this. And it's nice. It's pink. You can really see it on camera. That's good.
I'm about to see Akon.
I like it. I like pink anyway. Pink and black are like the signature colors for Madam. So
pink is a color for Taurus.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Color for Taurus, he says. Which who did we say was a Taurus?
Your daughter.
No, was it Bob Marley?
No, he's Aquarius.
Aquarius.
What's it?
I think it was. I don't know. I think it was Bob Marley. Wasn't it? Bob Marley was May 13th or something. No,
it wasn't him.
No. Was it Jimi? Jimi Hendrix was a
He's
Taurus.
a Sagittarius.
Oh, that's right. He's a Sagittarius. I forgot about that. Okay, but here's the deal. Paul McCartney is a Gemini, and so is Sam.
But he's born. His birthday is the day after mine.
Day after, yeah. So.
And we're both left-handed.
And they're both left-handed, and they both like music.
So I was like, yo, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
That's my new idol.
So anyway, shout out to Paul McCartney, Sir Paul McCartney. If you would come and be on my podcast, I would. Oh, it's mine frozen up again, damn it. Okay. Sir Paul McCartney. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm going to tie Sam off here. And then I'm going to get up there. I'm going to make my plea to Paul McCartney. You know what? If any of you guys know Paul McCartney, or if you know, like, I'm thinking like
we're gonna
6 degrees of celebration thing here. So, no, 6 degrees of separation thing. I know some of you guys over in the UK watch my show, and I know that not everyone from the UK knows Sir Paul McCartney, but you know, if you do, or if you know somebody that knows him, just, you know, give him a little message from us, you know, come and just join in on the podcast. You can do it in your night clothes and your slippers. You don't have to go anywhere. You know, I'll send you the link. You click on it, you know, and you just come on the show, and if you want, we'll just do audio. It's all right. Because, you know, everybody loves to hear from you.
Like Larry King.
And here in America, we would love to hear from you. It would be so wonderful. And I really think that you should come on my show.
I might Chris Farley freak out, man.
Oh my God. I totally would freak out. I would be like Chris Farley, and I would just totally freak out. So if anybody knows, share this podcast to Paul McCartney, Sir Paul McCartney, over in England. He's in the UK, I believe. And, well, I mean, I'm sure he gets out of the UK from time to time. He's Paul McCartney, for Pete's sakes. So, yeah. But I'm a big Beatles fan. And found out, it's funny, John Lennon was a Libra, and so am I. And Paul McCartney was a Gemini. So is he. So
left-handed.
Left-handed. So I think, you know, probably a pretty decent, you know, combo there.
We could be a great team.
Yeah. It's a pretty decent combo, I'd say. So anyway, this is it's not really a witchy item, but it kind of is. And so because I mean, I'm sure not a lot of people who aren't witches would probably want to.
I think it was Bob Dylan. Was it?
Bob Dylan was the Taurus?
Was it him?
I don't know. I don't remember. But we were going through.
We asked so many birthdays.
I know, right? We were asking all these celebrity birthdays. You know, just like see what sign these people were, because they are artistic and they have, you know, all these great songs and stuff.
The ones that we were listening to.
Yeah, and the ones we were listening to. It's like, well, I wonder what their birth sign is. But anyway, I have my daughter's teeth in a little vial here with some nice little crystals and stones and stuff. So I wear my daughter's baby teeth on my necklace. And well, yeah, I have a vial of Dylan's blood. So, but yeah, I wear that sometimes too.
I think mine's is back here. I said, get the vial.
So yeah, we're waiting for Sam to bleed, and we're just going to collect a little.
I did like a week ago.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
And
I had to go find.
I accidentally stabbed myself with a metal dart.
Yeah, that's right.
But I do things sometimes that are not very smart.
He's a crazy little thing, isn't he?
And sometimes I can be celebrating.
Tie up a friend today if they'll consent to that, because you know you really want to make sure it's consensual. You don't want to tie up your friend if they're like saying no. Because yay, tie me up.
Tie me up.
So yeah, you want to always make sure that your friend
Hey, hold on, what are you doing?
Will consent to that. Well, I'm going to show him a different one.
Oh, you can go tie my toe.
No, we're going to tie. I'm going to tie a single column now, and this is single column. Sorry, no wait. That's double column. When there's two together, it's a double column. And so then we're going to do
this is
single
a-
now. And I'll show you that one. All right. Airbender.
Egyptian.
Egyptian airbender. That's fun. Excuse me.
Do the Egyptian dance?
Did you bring in any of that moon water?
No.
Could you please?
I might walk a little slow.
That's okay.
Moon water.
Well, that's okay. You won't. Maybe our podcast won't freeze up. So yeah, we've been. I don't know why the internet's so stinky. I think it's not good a lot of places. It seems like in Alabama they have a lot of trouble with internet too. So it's supposed to be 5G. Oh dear. Okay. Oh boy, girls, free vert girls chat in your city. Nice. I think I just got spammed. Or I got spammed or hacked. I don't know. I think I got spammed.
Oh, that's nice.
So if you see comments about that, I'm going to remove these comments from the feed. So yeah, because that's not where I'm going with this.
We just trying to go to the moon water.
Moon water. Oh, it tastes so good too.
You gotta hold it up
So
to the
we're
moon
im-
for your drink. You gotta go
We're imbibing
like
it.
Simba.
It's imbibing energy.
Lion Kaiman.
So, anyway, I'm going to get rid of
Lion
these
Makalakam.
comments right here. I would like to delete that from my feed. Thank you. And I think I can.
How the heck did that happen? As soon as I
I
walked
do
away.
not know. There we go. Block them.
Yeah, whoever the heck you are.
Bye-bye.
Get the heck out of here.
So there's
Get
there's
the hecky
yeah.
sack out of here.
There's that one. Bye-bye.
Baby, bye, bye, bye.
So anyway,
bye,
yeah.
bye, bye,
What the
bye.
hell?
That's
I
a
don't know
piece
how
of
they. I
everything.
guess they figured they could just jump on in. Nope. No free advertising for any of you, because
You can't
it's all about
advertise.
madam, you know. Okay, I just need one hand. Well, probably this one. So what I'll have you do is, there you go. Because what you do is you take this and you put it around the thumb, and then I think you go across the palm. And then I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to go around. But you want to kind of stay off the wrist. You want to stay off the, like where the carpal tunnel is, and go down lower.
Do it for it.
And then I'm going to go around and back over to catch the palm. So then I'm not directly on that. And you got it this for the hand. Even with the foot, especially when you're just doing the one, you really have to keep the tension up on the rope itself throughout. Because if you let it get loose, you have to start from the beginning. So then you go around here and then down again this way, and then
about to look like Kratos from God of War. You can't do it.
I'm going this way.
You gotta keep your down hand strong.
Like that. I gotta keep my pimp hand strong. I need to let it loose. That's so funny. I love that song. And okay, so there you go. Nellie, if you're out there, come on my podcast
And bring some pimp juice.
and bring your pimp juice. Because you need to let it loose.
I do that, I do.
I love that. I love that
my
song.
pimp juice.
Slow down. Oh gosh, that's funny.
And Snoop Dogg. We need you too.
Oh my God, Snoop Dogg, if you're out there, if anybody knows somebody who knows.
Snoop Dogg, just come smoke
Snoop
with us on the
Dogg.
podcast.
Yeah,
That's
we
all.
don't even be in the same room.
We support. I used to
We'll
wear your
just-
t-shirt back
we'll
in the
just
day.
say,
It was a
you know,
Dogfather one. You got the bench on MTV Cribs.
Oh my God, yeah.
I used to have that T-shirt.
Yeah, he's so awesome. We love you, Snoop. And if you're out there and you can contact us at all,
That's how I used to say my name because of Drop It Like It's Hot.
We would so love that, And and there's
double D.
Usher. We're Libras together. You should come on my podcast.
Yeah, and Crazy Bone.
Yeah,
and Kendra Lamar.
So yeah,
I get all of them.
And so then anyway, here's a
you too, Venus.
Yep.
Venus Williams.
Yep. Oh yeah, she's wonderful. I love the Williams sisters. They're both great.
I got the same birthday as her.
They are so great.
Mm-hmm.
So then okay, you go there and then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go through that loop that I took off of his thumb, and I'm gonna pull that through there. And it's getting kind of like twisty. It's because it's parachute cord, and it's not the absolute best for this, but it's okay. And then you got to keep it tight. So then I'm going to go around one more time. But what I'm going to do is feed it under, and then I'm going to pull it out like this. And I'm going to do like a safety knot on it. So what I do, it's like it's just so big that it doesn't get tight real. It doesn't get like real solidly tight, like where you couldn't get it undone. So then here, I'll have him pull on it. Can you get away? I don't think he's going to get away. Is it on there? Like, could you get away? Like if you pull like that?
Huh? That's what I was doing.
Oh yeah, like that.
I can't.
Oh no, don't. He'll get out and his hand will go, what?
No, I ain't going to get out.
Smack the lamp. Good. That's always more fun. If you can tie them and they can't get away. It's, so subs, 0. Dom, 1.
Ooh, what you trying to say?
Yeah. And so, anyway, here, let me let you loose.
Yeah.
Let it loose.
No, I'm going to try to get out.
Let it loose.
I'm gonna try to get out now. I'm going to try to get out now.
Do it. Well, you can take your other hand and go.
Uh-huh. You could take this and pull me out around.
I could, yeah. You know what's more fun? To tie your dick up with this and lead you around. That is fun, actually. And I did that. I have video of that. Remember Sparky?
Yeah,
Sparky got led around by the tie. Yep. Because it's fun. It's fun. And it amuses your dom. So, you do it because it amuses your dom. And I do it because it's amusing and it's not hurting anybody, I let him loose, and he's fine. I'll let him free range for a while. And collars too. We talk about collars. There's collars like you would have, like I have a guest collar, and if somebody really wants to have a collar on, I can do that. And so, there's that. But that's different from actually being a collared sub. And when you're someone's collared sub, it just means that they own your funky ass. It's sort of like that. It's like a contract, and it's a relationship between two people that, you have negotiated, and then went into with the intent that it would be somewhat lasting, especially if you're a collared sub, because I think most doms don't want to actually, have that much of a level of a commitment, to every sub. And so they, you're kind of choosy about who you make your collared subs. So I have the most beautiful people for my collared subs. They are just like inside and out, they're just really, I would say, just cream of the crop. But that's just me. And so, if someone, wants you to be their collared sub, be sure to negotiate with them, and so that as a sub, you're getting what you want from the relationship, because it basically is a type of relationship. And you want to, lay things out, because as a sub, you might not feel in every situation that you have complete control of it. You do, but I mean, if you've let it be known what you want ahead of time, what you don't want, what you hard limits, what you will not tolerate, you have to have that laid out for you beforehand, so there's no confusion later, because I can't even tell you how many times I've heard stuff, like, well, I thought it was okay, or they made me, I felt like they wanted it that way, or whatever. No. Yeah, and informed and implied consent would mean that, well, they didn't leave, but that's still, I think, just and especially in a dom sub situation, I think it's just a little bit, I don't know, neglectful to not go into that, and not say to someone, okay, well, what are the parameters we're working with here? And just be real about things, be real about what you expect, be real about what you're willing to do, and be willing to, and what you're not willing to do. So I think it's good. And, if they're not on the same page with you, you can always say, well, good day to you, sir or ma'am. It's been nice meeting you, but I don't think that we'll be, having any sort of connection here. So, and honestly, I think for some people, I'm a bit like their therapy. And so I'm fine with that. And I do a lot of things that have nothing to do with sex. And I think people maybe are under the impression that DOMs are about, the sexual. That's what it's portrayed as in pornography. And but I'll tell you, being the real deal, it's not like that exactly. It's more, like I said, it's more like therapeutic sometimes. And floggings can be really esoteric, I mean, like, you can get to new places with floggings. You can what do they call it, headspace. You can get to your subspace is what they call it. It's subspace. And I think it's like when you go away from yourself a little bit. It's hard to get there for people, hard for me to get them there sometimes, because it depends on the barriers they have, if we can get past that. And so it's tough sometimes. All like they really just want someone to touch them, and it doesn't even have to be on the genitalia. They just want someone to touch them, and it's, I think, a reflection on today's society that they are so out of touch, really literally, with everyone, that they are just like craving that in their lives. And if they have to, frankly, if they have to pay someone to do it, they will. And it's just funny, how separated from everyone we are now, because of COVID. And I think just today's society, people have stopped grouping together. God, you don't even shake hands with people anymore. And I think it's that loss of human touch, that lack of, that is really warping people in today's society. I mean, as a human being, you need it. It's a physiological need to be touched. I think, by another human being. Honestly, I mean, pets are nice, but
Mm-hmm.
paws are not hands. And I mean, people will pay for massages. They pay massage therapists to touch them everywhere on their body, and I think it's because they need that, it's that transfer of energy too for people, so yeah. And so even if I'm wrapping someone in cellophane, I still try and give them that human contact, Oh, Lord.
Human contact.
Fun. I know, it's fun stuff. And there's just so much to it, and every day I figure out a new fetish, And oh, they're back. How did they get back? Well, let's see what we can do about that. Let's see. Let's block them again. Oh yeah. Oh, an error occurred. Okay, put them in timeout. There you go. They're in timeout for 5 minutes. So, did they change their thing a little bit? No, I don't know. How'd they get back in? Anyway, they're in timeout now, and they'll just get timed out again. So, cam girls, I'm not supporting this girls cam thing. Not to say I wouldn't support cam girls, because they're nice girls, I'm sure, a lot of them, or cam guys. I know a fellow that is a cam guy. He's a fun guy. And I don't mean he's a mushroom. No, he's a fun fellow, and he has a little stash of toys. And so he will, for the right, if you say the right thing, because I don't even think he's charging. I think he's just doing it for fun. I think you can tip him if you'd like to, but I don't think you have to, pay to watch, because he's just kind of an exhibitionist. He doesn't mind having people watch. Matter of fact, he likes it. And if you want to tell him what to do with things, he's down with it. And so, yeah, I tell people what to do with things. And I have dommed online. It was kind of fun and funny. And of course, it's not without a donation to my She Shop building fund. And so, yeah. And if they want my time, that's basically what they have to do, is make a donation, because I need donations really bad for, building maintenance, taxes, the government, and just everything that's going on around here. And, it's just really helpful. The church needs donations to get things rolling with that, I really feel strongly that there's a disconnect with today's, Christianity and what people really need in their lives. And I think we don't have all the answers, of course, but I think we have some. And I think that this place brings a lot of people peace and peace of mind. And I want to share that with people. And so I'm opening it as our church. So if you're interested in knowing more about the Stewards of the River of Life Church, you can give us a shout out on, I had my email scrolling. It's skeletonkeywitches@gmail.com. And, or you can contact me through Skeleton Key Network or my Madam page on Facebook, or on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. Go subscribe. And so then anyway, subscribing, and I just saw something move over there. That was kind of weird. Anyhow, it might have been paranormal. It could have been a mouse. Not sure. We'll have to check that one out. But we're sitting here very quietly, and it's just like something moved over there. So anyway, it's, we've still been investigating around here. Haven't found a ton, of evidence that there's a lot of activity here. It's probably just like a isolated thing. I mean, I think I still make contact with my mother, but I don't know if that's just on a personal level, because she died here and I was there when she died. So, it might just be, she's still kind of connected to me, So anyway, we're still like the jury's out on that one. And I kind of am one of those people that go into it a little bit more as a skeptic, I think, that I'm going to go into most things and go, probably not paranormal, you know what I mean? And look for that explanation of why it isn't. Because I think, well, and I've heard this from a lot of preeminent people in paranormal, that 80% or more of the time it is not paranormal, and it's something that's completely explainable and not at all of the other world. So but then there's like that 10 to 20% of the time maybe it might be. So I think you have to go just see what you find and not go into it thinking everything's a ghost. It probably isn't. So anyway, have you seen any ghosts today?
Nope.
Good.
Besides the cloud that I smoked. No,
So anyways, also you can use tape to restrain people. And I'm not going to tape his head because that wouldn't be good, but but I am going to I'm going to just demonstrate how fast you can do hands in a double column with tape. Okay. Let me get it ready here. Okay. Ready? Okay, put your hands up. Ready? And put them down here.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right, ready? Go.
Oh, my skin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ow.
Can you break free?
No, you know dang well I can't break free with that.
You can't? Really? I figured you could. Oh my God. Oh,
no. Stop.
like a Band-Aid. Just rip it off. Come on, let me do it. Let me do it real slow. Come on, let me rip it off super slow. Oh, and take every hair off your arm. Oh, it's just exfoliation.
You just want to do
It's
it
just exfoliating.
You're lucky. You don't gotta go through this.
I know. Well, that's why I'm the dom. See, I don't do that stuff.
No,
I mean,
my poor black skin.
Oh,
My poor melanin.
Oh, I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay.
My fifth element.
That's so funny. So anyway, anyway, oh God, it's been. I'm gonna spin you. Oh, there was something else. No, wait, no, we were talking about something else too today. It was the celebrity birthdays, and how many were like Libras and Geminis. That was kind of interesting. And so it was. I think it was more. Wasn't it more Geminis and Libras than it was like almost any other sign, except for what was it, Aquarius?
Aquarius.
Yeah, and who was it? Was the Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin was like, their signs were earth, water, and air. And we said, oh my God, if the drummer was, or the bass guitarist was a fire sign, that would have just been like too weird.
Too weird.
So if anybody knows who the drummer who the bass player for
I used to
Zeppelin
know all the
was,
names of them, but I forgot.
I forgot too. It was John Bonham was the drummer, and then of course Plant, did lead guitar, right?
Yeah, no,
singer, and then Page was the guitarist. Yeah,
I forgot who the bassist name is.
I heard Jimmy Page had a really big dick. That's what I heard. So yeah, I heard that they did a plaster cast of it. And made a mold of his dick.
It was Jimi Hendrix too.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Hendrix probably did have a good
It was a book I read. It was autobiography. And they actually had like a whole story about it.
Well, there were these two girls that went around, and they were like, they were groupies, basically, and they would go around and that they did this to a lot of guys, I think, and they were all like famous guitarists and stuff, and hey, Richard, how you doing?
Santo.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm going
the
to
taping, man. You just missed the taping.
Oh yeah. Well, I taped him up.
My black skin.
It's like, let me pull it off real slow. Instead of rip it off like a Band-Aid.
What do you say, ghost?
Ghost, yeah. So anyway, yeah. It did well. It could have been a ghost. I mean, you don't know for sure, but it could have been a mouse. Yeah. So we had to podcast out here tonight because this could be the last night for podcasting out here. So, he said he saw it. Okay. And because I didn't see it, but that's okay.
I'm talking about the taping.
Oh, well, okay. But so then we're taping out here, not just taping, but because this could be the last night for the she shop. It's going to get cold, and I have some heating. It's not completely adequate. So I may be moving everything. It's going to get cold out. It's not cold out right now. And so we're out here in the she shop, but it doesn't really have adequate heating and cooling like it needs to have. So I'm hoping for, donations to the Church of the Stewards of the River of Life Church. And so, yeah, because we do a lot of, conservatorship of the river, conservation stuff and things like that. And I would always, I would do it anyway.
You do it for Rod Stewart.
Yep. Rod Stewart.
Legs. You said Stewart is on the.
That's funny.
Kidding. It's just wordplay.
Well, yeah, I know.
Oh, Stewart.
He's a wordsmith. He's a wordy guy.
Yeah.
A wordy, nerdy guy. It's funny. So anyway, yeah. So we take care of the river and the ecology around here and stuff, and we keep things cleaned up, and we continue to clean things up, wherever we find them. And so, if any of you can help us out with that, that'd be great.
You're gonna clean up our attitudes.
Send me an email, and I'll send you my Cash App or my Venmo, either one. So, I just have to make sure everybody's on, the same page with me. But yes, we are taking donations for, the church and the She Shop Building Fund.
That's some good water.
It is good water, moon water.
That's the way you go like this.
You gotta keep yourself well hydrated. I think that's a big thing, especially in winter, because you can dry out so bad in winter.
Money.
Money. But yeah, it's what it takes to keep things going, and in order to keep, podcasting even and doing all the stuff that I do, I'd love your support, and you can show your support by donating to our cause. And so anyway, there it is. And yeah, it's kind of got to be a dire situation, but it's all good. And I know that it will come out fine because I have, put it out there to the universe that, what the need is, and it will come. I know, because that's what the universe does for you. And you'd be surprised. Try it with something simple, like water, like think to yourself, gosh, I'm really thirsty. And then say it, say, wow, I'm really thirsty. I need to get something to drink. And then look around you, and, it might just be a partial bottle of water, but you'll find something to drink. Maybe it's an
idea.
Maybe it's a warm Mountain Dew, but by God, you're going to get hydrated, aren't you?
If I get an idea, find a light bulb. Ding. Go ahead.
Try it. Or say to yourself, well, I'm really hungry. sure would like something to eat. I hope there's something to eat around here. And then you look around and you'll find something. Try it. It works, but you have to believe in it. You know, you have to believe that it's going to work.
Feel it.
You got to feel it. It's all about intent, people. Where's your intention? So where do your intentions lie?
If you ain't got attention, you're in detention.
So anyway, with that, I think we're gonna sign off and go be silly by ourselves.
Silly McMillan,
Actually, I'm kind of hungry. I'm thinking
we're gonna be silly on Madamus Island. Like get against Island, Madamus Island.
I know there's candy around here somewhere.
Aaron Carter, rest in peace.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want candy.
That's a bummer. Anyway, you know, there's so many people like, you know, Jimi Hendrix and Bob Marley and just.
But these young people around my age, man.
I mean, they're just, you know.
We're living in the 60s again.
They were so great. Yeah, and now, you know, it's kind of come to where young people are just, and this is another thing too. See, young people just don't have any, they just have no leadership, nobody out there to really say to them, you know, here's another way to live. Here's another way to look at life. Here's another way to find peace and meaning for your life. And you know, just because I think that's all we really want is to find
Buddhist temple.
Peace and meaning. We want to feel useful. We want to feel loved and you know, we want to feel like we matter to people, you know. So, Richard, you matter to me. How's that? I just want to let you know because you're out there, and I just want you to know that. So, there you go. And you know, he's one of my peeps.
He give you a hood that for that.
Yeah. So anyway, I just want to say that, and because you know, you don't say that enough, I think, to people. So yeah. So anyway, and thank you, RC, for tuning in.
RC.
Yep. And so
Royal Crown Cola.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so thank you, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Go to YouTube and sign up for my channel to subscribe and hit the like button. You can get notifications if you hit the bell to when, you know, I'm broadcasting and stuff, and when I, you know, posting new videos and whatnot. So there you go. And it's been a fun 50 minutes spent with all of you, and come back again. You know, I'm on Friday at 3:00 with Nellie Mack for some magical mayhem. And we probably will talk about some, you know, topic that witches like, because we'll once again be on the Skeleton Key Network. And we are always for witches, by witches, for witches. And
like FUBU.
Yeah, kinda, you know.
For us, by us.
Because we witches got to support one another and keep it real.
I get like 10 of those on that one. No, my elbow hurt.
So thank you for tuning in, and may you be blessed with all the things that you need in your life, and with abundance. So blessed be everyone, and tune in on Friday to see me again. Good night.